Hey foodies, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my gadget kitchen. Today I made slow cooker pot roast, but I didn't use a traditional slow cooker. I used the slow cook function on my Breville Smart Oven Air. Here are its co-stars. First, we're going to season up that meat, and I mean season. On all sides, we're going to cover it with some kosher salt, freshly ground black pepper, and some granulated garlic. Once the meat is seasoned on both sides, we are going to sprinkle it with a little flour. Flour both sides. Now it's time to add some oil to my super hot cast iron Dutch oven. Almost said skillet. I'm going to brown that up on both sides. While the meat's cooking, get the veggies ready. So I've got celery, garlic, some carrots, and an onion. I'm going to use my KitchenAid mini chopper to chop up the onion and the garlic. Look, Mom, no tears. All right, so let's get it in the pot. And we're going to also add the celery and the carrots. And we're going to let the veggies just cook for a little bit. I had to grab a towel. That pot was hot. So once the veggies had a chance to cook, it's time to add a can of whole peeled tomatoes and a can of beef consomme. Oh, and a cup of red wine. If you're not down with the wine, just use all beef stock. No big deal. So here we got some fresh herbs. We got rosemary, thyme, and then a couple bay leaves. Mix that up good, and now it's time to add the meat back in. Initially, I had this set to cook on low for 8 hours, but the meat was kind of thick and I needed dinner to be ready by a specific time. So I ended up doing low for about 2 hours and then I kicked it up to high. After about 5.5 hours, I decided to give it a check. Turns out it's done. It's very tender. As you can see, I'm easily pulling it apart with just the 2 forks. So let's make some gravy. I got my fat separator because who wants a fatty gravy? So got my pot on the stove. We're going to pour in the juices. And now I'm mixing some butter and flour, and this is going to thicken up our gravy. So just give it a little stir, and bring it to a boil. Then boom, we've got gravy. Now let's get on these sides. So first side is mashed potatoes. No, I'm not gonna sit and wait for a big pot of water to come to a boil. I'm using my Instant Pot pressure cooker. So we've got about a cup of homemade chicken stock in the bottom, a sprig of rosemary, some garlic, and we're throwing in the potatoes. This is going to cook in 9 minutes, guys. Boom, done. All right, let's mix it up. Mix it up, oh, wait. Yeah, Crystal, you put rosemary in there. All right, back to mixing. All right, so let's add some butter in there. We're going to let that melt. Now I'm going to add some sour cream. Butter and sour cream. Yes, this is totally a low-fat potato dish. Now it's time to season it up a little bit. Just keep it simple. Just a little black pepper and some sea salt. Cooking it with the rosemary and the garlic, that added a lot of flavor. Splash of milk. and we're done. Next up, we've got green beans. These are also going to be pressure cooked. This is my Elite Bistro 4-quart pressure cooker. Broth, garlic, beans. 5 minutes. That's it. Can't get any faster than that. So once it's done, it's time for more butter, baby. So butter, fresh cracked black pepper, kosher salt, and I forgot something. A little crushed red pepper. Stir it up, stir it up. Done. All right, let's plate it up. Oh, this is looking good. That gravy though. Well, there it is. Thanks so much for watching. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe.